Okay, so I woke up this morning, day 8 of my 10-day juice fast, June 2020. First thing I did was weigh myself. I weighed in at 125.6, which is great. I started at 128.8. I might have been a little higher. The second day it was 128.8, so 3 pounds. But 125 is rare territory for me. I mean, it's really improvement, so that was good. And then I had prepared juice in the fridge. It was suja, which is cold pressed juice I got at Walmart. Got a big tall thing of it, and I wanted to drink it before the end of this fast. And so I made a nice tall glass of that in the morning. And then I had some tomato juice later in the morning that was left over. And I had some of that. So that got me through the morning. I ran today, which was really great because sometimes I run when I juice or exercise when I juice. This time I haven't been. I've been doing a lot of gardening, but I really just had time and I wanted to just go out and run. And I put my headphones on and it was just delightful. And I was very pleased I did. And I hope to run for the rest of the juice fast in the next 2 days, because it's something I love to incorporate into my life. I usually do it, and when I get out of the habit of it, I just kind of forget how much I enjoy it. So I'm glad I did that. And what else? Well, I'm coming to my mind a lot of my real health goals, especially when I was running. I was thinking how toned I want to be, how fit I want to be. My friend put a video up on YouTube of how to really get flat abs, and all these leg stretches. And I have been doing yoga, but it's not real. I'm thinking of doing some weights and get my bands out again and get back to that. I really should do at least a half an hour of that a day, and plus running, because that's my goal. That's my goal. So that's good. And also I was remembering that I was listening to a financial consultant who I really, really admire, Catherine Austin Fitz, and she counsels to families about how to preserve their wealth. And she said that she noticed that in almost all of the families that had lost their wealth, something regarding health was involved. And I have heard it said that when you lose your health, you lose your first million. My friend's father said that I heard that when I was younger. And it's a really good way to think about health, I believe, and our obligation to maintain our health. People take their health for granted, but if one thinks of health as, your $1 million legacy, and that you want to preserve your legacy, that's a really good way to do it. She said because people who had lost their wealth, it was many, many times because of health. She said if they had, not invested in the stock market, not done any of that stuff, that if they just preserved their health, that they would have been ahead of the game. And it's really something to consider. Oops, and I really, for some reason, I've always just really had a focus on preserving my health. So that's good. And I just juiced more, just drank juice today. I made a big tomato juice, a huge carafe of tomato juice. I spiced it up, I shook it up. The carafe has a lid on it. It's really great, nice glass carafe. And I had that in the fridge, and when I was doing my yard work, I just sip on that, and in fact, I made the juice before I went to meditate because I needed a little something before I went to meditate. Then when I got home, I had this beautiful carafe of juice, and I still have some left for tomorrow. Tonight I made watermelon pineapple juice. I have a nice big tall container of that in the fridge. Tomorrow morning I'll wake up and I'll have my suja, and I'll add that nice sweet juice to it, so I'll be good to go. And that'll be day 9. And that's it. It's just another day, clicking them away and just, doing what I have to do to get through. I have been drinking, some beverages, some, different drinks, 0 calorie kind of drinks, and just to change it up because, juicing gets boring. And I had just ginger and green tea, but not a lot of it today. I was pretty busy today, really. I've been busy, physically active, and it keeps your mind off of food. And as I've said before, very often I'm starting to realize that I was doing a lot of eating as opposed to action. And when I'm in action, don't think about food. I don't need as much food. And, that's, I think, the way life's supposed to be. So anyway, I'm very pleased to have finished day 8. I'm headed to bed soon and get up day 9. I'm already thinking about, finishing up and what I'll eat when I finish. I usually make my flax crackers, my dehydrated flax crackers, a little sliced avocado, a little cherry tomatoes, some onion, some sriracha, and then I have a zucchini and sweet potato salad, and but I'm not, in a sense, I'm not looking forward to going back to eating because I like juicing and I like losing weight and I like getting thinner. And when I go back to eating, well, that'll stop, and I'll be going the other way. It's kind of like right now I'm making money, and when I go back to eating, I'll be losing money. So what do you want to do? But it's lit to do it for long periods, like the 40-day juice fast I did once. It's not the way I roll anymore because it's just too long for me. But I'm glad this is under my belt. Also socializing. 40 days is an awful long time to put off going out to eat with people or socializing around food. So I'd like to have those nice 20-day stretches when I can go to my parties and go out to eat and to join in. So anyway, that's it. Day 8, 10-day juice fast, June 2020.